girls. Well, what if I told you there's more than meets the eye here, fellas? Because these shorts have a lore! And I'm gonna explain it to you. Because this isn't just some cutesy scientist trying to protect herself from otherworldly abominations. No. This girl is a tyrannical mastermind amassing a brainwashed anime harem of addicted monsters to take over the universe as we know it. And they're more than willing to destroy anyone who gets in their way of universal domination. Don't believe me? Then let me show you. But trust me when I say the cake really is a lie. So what's this lore I've been talking about? After all, if you've only seen one or two of these shorts, you might just think they don't have a lore. They're just turning monsters into anime girls. So let's go over the timeline in order, and I'll go over all the key details and point things out as we go along. For a basic premise though, the series follows a scientist named Pochi and their robot who I'll call WaifuBot. Pochi's main gimmick is using this reddish pink substance to, again, turn monsters into anime girls. Canonically it's called Pixie Tinkle, but for ease of writing, I'll be calling this substance Animexia because I don't want to be forced to say Pixie Tinkle every few seconds. On the official community post, we can get some more lore on this substance. However, there's some language of note I'd like to point out. Its purpose is to forcibly reorganize the target's genome, eliminating aggressive tendencies and transforming a threatening appearance into an acceptable one. So with that important note out of the way, let's get on to the episodes. Our first episode starts with the character Seek from Roblox Doors. Pochi, upon being presented with Seek, excitedly presses a button. Although Seek appears worried and tries to block it, they are violently beamed with a ray of animexia, to which they become anime. In the short, they dance to the song Internet Yamaro from the game Needy Streamer Overload. Despite this though, they appear very uncomfortable the entire time, almost as if they're being forced to dance. Just look at their face here. That does not look like somebody willingly wanting to do this. Next episode, we get Screech from the same franchise, to which they are boinked at the crucifix, smushed, flailed around at high speed, and then beamed with a brand new version of the beam. This turns Screech into an anime girl as well, albeit much happier than the last experiment, dancing to Tokyo from Lady Q. Despite this, they are quickly imprisoned with these white chains. Now, here's where we enter the Amanda the Adventure arc. Amanda is seen trying to kill Wooly, where we get our first appearance of WaifuBot. The thing about this is that they clearly entered Amanda's world, being the first showcase that they can and will travel to different universes, which will be confirmed far more bluntly later on. Amanda is sucked into a TV by WaifuBot, but while Wooly tries to thank Pochi, he's injected with animexia, which turns him into an anime girl. He dances to Beep Beep I'm a Sheep, at first confusedly, before fully embracing it. Again, note how the creator explicitly keeps making the character uncomfortable or confused at first before getting into it. Next we have roughly the same thing, however it establishes something important for later. Wooly is being attacked by Monster Amanda this time, but upon them both being blasted with animexia, Amanda returns to their normal human form, showing that normal humans aren't affected, and animexia would just return them to normal. So if Pochi blasted themselves, nothing should happen. Keep this in mind as we keep going. Next episode, Pochi is nowhere to be seen as Amanda and Wooly somehow have access to animexia of their own, which they excitedly use on Blabot, to which they too have an initial dislike response. This is hammered in again in this short where Amanda and Wooly again have access to the animexia, where they excitedly dope themselves up straight into their brain. We switch gears in the next episode, whereas Pochi reappears, drinking a Grimace shake to lure Grimace into a trap, allowing WaifuBot to capture him and force feed them animexia. The song in the background immediately says, "You can't go back."
You can't go back!
Whereas they then become an anime girl. They are naturally shocked, likely horrified given the reaction of previous patients, to which she sits down with tired eyes and drinks one of the shakes, likely in hopes of turning back to normal. We switch back to the Doors arc for the figure. Again, Pochi tricks them using a bell this time, only to shoot them and make them anime. The figure still seems rather feral, however the other Doors characters, still animified, wave them over. Something interesting to note is that Seek, who was uncomfortable and clearly didn't like being an anime girl through the entirety of their episode, now seems happy.
Character AIs and AI